I said you better watch what you're doing, 'cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, 'cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, 'cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
You are absolutely right. The way he went about it was absolutely wrong. Like, so, like I said, I'm not
of my Jewish hatred that actually goes. Other than the fact that why are y'all popping out of the sewers in New York City?
Annunciation Catholic Church. You couldn't call it pronounced Catholic Church?
Yeah, pronounce the Catholic.
Very clearly, these are programs for every single New Yorker. These are not programs that are going to ask the immigration status of any one of the children. All of those children are New Yorkers. They should all be enrolled in pre-K and 3K, no matter where they were born or where they come from. And we are also proud to be a sanctuary city. What a sanctuary city means is that we have policies in place, policies that have existed for years in this city, that deny ICE agents access into schools, hospitals, city properties, or even the properties of city contractors, unless those ICE agents can present a judicial warrant signed by a judge. We know that the vast majority of the time, ICE agents are not presenting that kind of documentation. If they're presenting any documentation, it tends to be an administrative warrant, and oftentimes there isn't any documentation even provided. So we want to make clear the rights of every New Yorker that they have, and very clearly.
Sorry. That's right, America. That's right, New York City. Your taxpayer dollars are going to something that is not yours now. He is taking your money and giving it to everybody else. All that shit you've been complaining about under Mayor Adams, you know, when he was saying those illegals are coming 10,000 a month. All that you were complaining about, yeah, it's about to get worse. Good job, you fucked yourself.
Yeah, but once again, we know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is they're going to do exactly what California, what they do already is just take the federal dollars, turn them into state dollars, and just say, hey, we're using the state's money to pay for this. We're not using federal dollars to pay for this.
Right.
And then he's still going to raise your taxes.
Oh, of course.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, we got to see a museum over there on the YouTube side. Of course, Davey. And Jeno over there. Hey, guys, I'm just going to lurk tonight. All right, not a problem. Michael Stetson's in the house. Roll the DJ Khaled clip.
And another one.
Right. Let's see, we got, Adam Chester My Nuts. We got Jonah Finn over there on the Rumble side. We will catch more as we go along. I'd get Daniel to make you merch site. He does great work. Yeah, that's who Davey's supposed to be talking to about that.
No, that's the one who's making the website.
Oh.
Daniel is doing my website also.
Yeah, we need to really work on
it's one of those things where it's one of those things that I'm telling him, do it as he can. I'm not going to rush him.
Right.
But the merch store, everything is ready to go. Just Daniel's got to work on it to put everything together. But yeah, as soon as it officially launches, everything should be ready to go and a merch store with a few things in it to buy. Yeah, so I think all I have to pay for, I think, is the merch store. I think that's for Printful. I think you have to pay for it. I don't know. I think, but yeah. So
that's a little
but
weird.
Everything
unless
else,
they're giving you a massive fucking discount on everything.
I don't know. I think
why would you have to pay for their service and pay for each item made?
I don't know. I forget what he just said. This is how much it costs. I said, okay. Now what do you want me to do? Send me the email address and the password. Here you go. What else do I need to do? Pay for this. Okay, here you go. There you go. There's a password and everything. Okay, pay for okay, there you go. There you go. Have a nice day. Just get it done when hopefully within the next 6 months.
Hey Bean, how you doing? She says, do you get more money from a YouTube super chat or a Rumble super chat? I'm ready for merch. Actually,
Rumble.
Yes.
Yeah, Rumble.
It's what they take 40% off on YouTube side, and Rumble takes 30.
Yeah.
So Rumble gives you a lot more with it.
Yeah.
That plus the fact we got a lot to do this fucking weekend.
We are premium creators on Rumble now. We have just completed our first month of flying colors. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That is due to all of you
As a matter of fact,
watching, participating.
I'm saying, no, that's being cut out. Come on. I'm not that dumb. I mean,
yeah, you are. Anyway, but yeah, thanks to you guys chatting and liking and reposting and all the stuff that we hate to say to do. Thanks to you guys, we have already completed everything we needed to do for Rumble this month. So thank you, fucking thank you, every single one of you. We appreciate everything you guys do for us. So that way we can bring you this non-so premium content.
You know what makes it even worse that you have that at the beginning, like
because I have because of the soundboard. You know what it has? It has the sound.
It just makes it worse to hear it that way because you're just like because of and then you're just like.
Oh, thank God I put it there. Thank God I put them on the same thing. I was trying to separate them and seeing which one to move and which not. And now that just made it so much better that it gives it that little extra.
In the middle of you speaking, though, that's what did it. You just, in the middle of a sentence, you hear, and then just,
flying coolers.
Wrong. It's just too much, man. But yeah.
What up, Michael?
Where did I save that?
Yes, merch is coming soon. Hopefully, Daniel, who does a great job with Sean and Gina's channel, is helping me with mine. So, so hopefully the stuff that we bring you will be as good as theirs. So,
but check this out.
Like I said, I have an entire book. Yeah, give me a sec. I got entire fucking pages of stuff that we have been making. Whatchamacallit, have been talking about throughout this whole time.
How about this? Members only this weekend instead of an actual show. We just sit down and go through what we want as far as merch stores and things like that, and start at least creating the line of it. Let the crowd help us out with it.
We could do that. Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, there you go. You can be involved too.
You can be involved in the making of the products, and then you can say, "Hey, you see that shirt that person's wearing? Or you see that shirt that I just bought? I helped design that."
Right.
So we can do that tomorrow. Yes, we can.
Ladies and gentlemen, other than the hours streamed, this is all you. Check this out.
You got to make it bigger.
Yeah, I'm going to zoom it in even further. Our stream from Rumble Studio this month was 46 of 30. Unique chatters this month, that's you, 83 out of the 20. Hell yeah. Of course, the premium exclusive that don't count towards y'all. Hours watched this month, 549.3 out of 200. And of course, we got the raise going on with that too. Ladies and gentlemen, that is you. All of that. And we appreciate the fuck out of you guys. But let's go back to the chat screen here. But yeah. And just wanted to show you that. And we did that pretty much. Well, that the members only hearing that I had pretty much sealed the last of it. That
holy shit!
But oh shit!
K-Bean with the dono!
Put that up.
Keep up the great work. Thank you, K-Bean.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
thank you.
Appreciate the hell out of you, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Fucking yeah, thank you. That helps a lot. That helps a fucking shit ton. Thank you much. Thank you very much, KB. I don't even have words. I don't got words.
And unfortunately, though I do hate that we have to fucking do this. Yeah, we will have to have like little quick videos for ad reads. We got to pay the bills, guys. All right, damn it. But
try to make it our own.
Yeah. We're going to be doing our own. It's not going to be something where we just read their fucking script. We're going to be doing our own. But yes. All right. Before we get into anything else, though, Davey.
Thank you, K-Bean.
This immigration shit has gone way too fucking far now. Especially with what's happening in Minnesota. Of course, you got what's happening in Chicago. LA's popping off now, again. We had that shooting down in Compton as well. Texas is getting a little uppity now. But you're never going to actually guess the reason. Well, I'm pretty sure you know. But most people out there, what up, Scott? Most people out there are never going to be able to actually guess the reason why the dude, the Latin King member who put out an actual bounty on Greg Bovino's head, was released. It's the dumbest shit ever. Check this out. Before we get into that, though, we do have to hit this up, just to let you know. This comes from Nick Sorter back yesterday. No, 2 days ago, as a matter of fact. Leftist rioters are throwing food at Commander Bovino and as he visits gas stations in Minnesota. 20 to 30 cars have been following him for 2 hours now. God bless Bovino for refusing to back down despite the constant harassment.
Thank you, lady. Yes, Michael, it is. Yesterday was a marathon.
Hey, ad reads are better choice for the advertisers than YouTube's inline ads. Yeah, everyone blocks those if they can. Well,
at least you get to hear us. At least you get to hear us read it in retardo.
Oh no, we're gonna have fun with them. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna make little 30-second videos for it, and we're just gonna have fun with the whole thing. But this has been going on for a while. What?
There's somebody's lunch.
Yeah, they're throwing food and everything at him. But this has been going on for a while. You know, like 7-Elevens won't let them go in there. You know, there are stores where they can't even use the bathroom or anything like that just because they're ICE agents. However, the Chicago man accused of putting hit on the CBP chief Greg Bovino found not guilty after trial. Before we get into reading this, let's take it to this bitch right here. This actually comes from Jonathan. Jonathan's the one that actually flagged this reasoning down. Check this.
Breaking news, not guilty is a verdict for the man charged with targeting the U.S. Border Patrol commander in a murder-for-hire plot. WGN's Jewel Hillary is live at the Dirksen Federal Building. What has been the reaction to this verdict, Jewel?
So far,
Me too,
honestly,
Michael, me
pretty
too.
quiet.
I love
Good
Bill
evening,
Tongue.
Micah and Ray. The defendant in this case, Juan Espinoza Martinez, he did hug one of his attorneys and looked, as you can imagine, relieved after the unanimous not guilty verdict came down around 4 o'clock this afternoon after several hours of jury deliberations. Now, at the height of Operation Midway Blitz last fall, the Snapchat message, 2K on info. When they catch him, 10K if they take him down, was sent by 37-year-old Espinoza Martinez. During closing arguments today, federal prosecutors say Espinoza Martinez's words in that message, along with sending a picture of Border Patrol Chief Greg Bovino, show he intended to follow through with murder-to-hire plans. They say if he didn't mean it, he would have followed up with a message to recipients saying it was a hoax. Defense attorneys say their client's message was nothing more than words. They say no weapons were bought. Espinoza Martinez had less than $20 in the bank at the time.
No
and
shit.
There's no evidence of wire transfers. His attorneys.
Wait a minute. So Enrico Tario was at J6 the day before. Wasn't even at J6.
He was escorted out of D.C.
Yes, the day before. and he went to jail. This motherfucker has actual evidence that he's putting a hit on somebody, and because he didn't have the money
in his personal bank account. That's the best part. What fucking cartel member is going to have all that money in their personal bank account? You got to be retarded. That's how they get low-level offenders.
What's with your audio?
Tea's making in the background. Whistling from the kettle. But yeah,
I was like, why do you sound like Herbert from fucking Family Guy right now?
That's how they get low-level offenders is, motherfuckers be like, okay, you got a wire transfer here on this date because of this and the amount of this that lines up with this that the rights. Because he didn't have any personal wire transfers in his account, and his account only had $20, he's free to go. Because they're just words.
But Enrico Tarrio just used words and went to jail for months.
He wasn't even there. Guns weren't even there at the Capitol. But somehow, oh yeah, they had guns. They were planning an insurrection. Really? But here we go. I mean, it's not like we had that audio drop when the Carrie Lake leaked audio came out where they were trying to bribe her to get out of the Senate race that the motherfucker said, I hear the cartels are working in all 50 states now.
Also say one of the men Martinez sent the Snapchat message to isn't the ideal person to carry out a hit because of an injury, making it difficult to move and leaving him in severe pain. Espinoza Martinez has been.
So it also doesn't make sense because one of the people in that Snapchat couldn't move a lot.
Yes, 17 of the Proud Boys have spina bifida, is what he should have told them, and then he probably would have been able to get away with it. If he would have just
everybody's
been
got multiple sclerosis.
Yes, everybody here has Down syndrome, and
you could make that argument.
Their parents are related, so they're partially Somali. So they can't go to jail. So I can't go to jail.
I just can't, dude. Like, he only had $20 in his account, so therefore he's not guilty. Okay, so can't be guilty of anything I say because I got $20 in my account. Yeah. It's time to empty the 200 left in there. The shit.
Yeah, his Go Fund Send or whatever now probably has fucking 40K.
Well, probably, yeah. But you're going to sit there and tell me that the cartels are working with their own fucking personal bank accounts? Are you kidding me? Do you think I am that fucking stupid? I mean, yes. Jesus Christ, this is...
Yes, they really do think you're that fucking stupid, Richard.
This is going to get bad, guys.
I got a dick good excuse. I went to their school system. They put me in special ed. They told me I was too retarded to teach. That's their own school system. That's my excuse.
Oh, Rick sent something in the Discord here.
That was going to be 3461.
Do I gotta put it in?
Really?
Huh?
Hold on, I gotta take a picture. Hold on, can I take a picture?
Huh?
Do you like that?
No, that's the new style. They come like that now.
Yeah, I bet.
Sometimes when it doesn't work, you gotta
Sorry, I don't know if What is the word?
He's on a tab there.
That's
And then he got in there wrong way. You got to turn it around.
Is the wrong way? Oh, sometimes you gotta.
Let me ask my new
Y'all don't take the new cars no more? That's how they come. I promise you they do. No, you can't see the card. No.
Can I see your card?
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
Yo, what's counting go through
Your rewards card didn't go through though.
Hey, it gives a new meaning to that joke. What's a dick for? Credit cards.
Yeah, for paying for food. That
How'd
is
you pay
actually
for
funny.
your food? This dick.
That's a good answer for that.
Yeah. Then you pull out your credit card. The peanuts.
Let's go back to the thing here. A man accused of putting a bounty on the life of Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bovino was found not guilty Thursday. A verdict was reached just before what?
Jonah. Sure, the food wasn't smacked out of his hands of an overly obese, blue-haired, libtard, white liberal cat lady skank in their life savings measure. Jonah's angry today. That's a lot of
rubbing
adjectives.
off on y'all. This is actually great.
That's a lot of adjectives he'd used.
But yeah, a verdict was reached just before 4 p.m. The jury of 6 men and 6 women got the case around 12:45 p.m. Thursday. So it took let's see, 3 hours and 15 minutes to say because he's got $20 in his account, the words are meaningless.
Yes.
You know how much fucking hoops you got to jump through to come to that conclusion? I mean, seriously, dude, it took you 3 hours and 15 minutes to say, look, the only way we can let him go is, man, it doesn't make sense because he's got $20 in his account.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm gonna live for it. This is fucking awesome.
I bet you we're gonna get hit with that too.
Fuck YouTube.
Yeah, we just
3-day try.
Like while we were doing the pregame here, I got hit with a YouTube video blocked because we did that Linus Tech Tips where he was on that Jimmy Kimmel show and his shit wasn't working. That laptop wasn't working. Yeah, they hit us for that.
Suck my dick.
Okay.
Richard, your government thinks every one of us is retarded. Yes. Yes, it does.
But that's because they're retarded, though. I mean, there's clown shows. Every single one of them. There are very few of them that actually have a brain in fucking government. Very few. They are retarded. So it makes sense because the retards actually are the ones that think they're educated. They're the better class. They're smarter than you because they went to college. It's that dumb. Yes.
I do want to for the members only tomorrow. I do want to play that. Did you see the Benny Johnson clip when he goes into that whatchamacallit? He goes into, I guess, an defeat ICE like meeting at a public library. It's like 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes long. But yeah, he goes into a defeat ICE protest and he gets assaulted somehow.
Ah. Yeah.
Unlike Don Lemon, who was part of the assault on the people, Benny got assaulted. Huh.
A 3-day trial. Well, I mean, trials shouldn't be going like fucking 60 days like the Proud Boys, though. I'm sorry, they drug that shit out. You know that. 2 fucking months on trial. Most trials are actually just a couple of days. Even if they're big ones, they're just a couple of days on that shit. You know? Big ones, they'll actually drag the fuck out as much as they can to get press after press after press and coverage and coverage and coverage. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, most trials actually do just take a day or two. Most of them are like that. So, I mean, that does kind of make sense. But what pisses me off is it took him 3 fucking hours to say the only way we can let this motherfucker go is because he had $20 in his bank account. I mean, come the fuck on. Really? It all came down to intent. Did Juan Espinoza Martinez actually intend to commit murder for hire, or was he, as his defense alleged from the beginning, just spreading neighborhood gossip?
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me that the Spanish people in the community talk about killing Greg Bovino? Is
Huh?
that the gossip around the neighborhood?
I mean,
or around because they're a Spanish community, so they're part of their community. So in their community, they're speaking about murdering Greg Bovino.
well, aren't they going after the cartels too? I mean, he is a Latin King gang member connected with the cartels. What is it? I think it's Aragua there.
No, the Latin where in
Latin
Chicago.
Kings? Latin Kings are working with the cartels there in Chicago. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's Aragua or I know MS-13 ain't there. Aragua or the other one. God damn, these names just keep skipping my brain here. But yeah, I don't remember exactly which one it is. But yeah, they're working with them.
2 people that are married in this job went to the hospital.
The government wants to convict you based on Snapchat messages sent to a physically challenged friend and his own brother. You're going to sit there and tell me that somebody in a wheelchair ain't going to be like, hey, you do this right here, I can get you 8K. Just take 2 off the top.
Once again, he went with the old spina bifida fucking defense.
Because he told somebody that was crippled. Therefore,
Jesus,
look, the cripple can't do it. It's not like the cripple can't order somebody else to do it, right? It's not like the cripple can actually go to somebody and say, I'll pay you to take this mother. Not like that's possible, correct? Nope. The intent was he wanted the wheelchair dude to do it. The fuck? And his own brother. Like his own brother can't commit murder, right?
No. Lenny says the cartels are working nationwide. They're here in Montana, right on the reservations. The cartels are even buying up bars in Kalispell, Montana, Mexican bars everywhere. You don't conveniently come up with $3 or $4 million for a liquor license. No. They've made it to Montana,
dude. They're everywhere. They're in Tennessee.
Can't you leave?
I have yet to hear of anything really here in my state. But in Nashville,
because you have,
it's bad.
I was just gonna say because you have what's that other one? What's the 2 major places in Tennessee? Nashville and
well, we have Birmingham. We have Mobile. Yeah,
that's Alabama.
I know, but in Tennessee, what do you mean in Tennessee? Knoxville, Nashville, Memphis?
Yeah, Knoxville. Knoxville's the bad one, right?
I mean, they all are. Memphis is worse than Knoxville.
Bro, Nashville is wild. I thought Nashville was this nice little place. We went there 2 years ago for my birthday, and we went through the fucking ghetto, and I went through the only fucking the ghettoest loves I've ever seen. Literally, one lady was just left.
Yeah.
She was working, and she just left. And then I heard 2 guys like, I hope the 2 guys are talking behind me. Like, I hope you got a gun because, yeah, it's not a good part of the neighborhood. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yep. Nashville is.
Oh, and then
Nashville's
one guy was
always kind of been that way, though.
That was another thing. I think we were looking for scratch-off tickets or something like that, and the guy was like, I only pump gas. I don't know how to buy scratch-off tickets. I was like, no, we want to buy scratch-off. I don't know how to sell scratch-off tickets. And I'm like, all right, guys, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
Dude, this whole thing, though. Look, battle lines on this have been clearly fucking drawn, man. There ain't no way around it. Especially, look, this dude's trying to get these cartel members out of here, these illegals out of here, these child rapists. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck YouTube. Fuck their algorithm. Fuck all that shit. These pedophiles out here that are raping kids. They're raping women. They're killing people. They're stealing everything. They're taking over your fucking neighborhoods. This dude's actually trying to get them out here. And they want to sit there and talk about, oh, you remember how that picture of that 5-year-old kid they somehow took into custody? Let him cook for a second.
We just talked children yesterday a little bit. Let's talk a little more since we've got an illegal alien we just took off the streets of Minneapolis that was someone engaged in child neglect and endangerment. Here in the U.S. Border Patrol, I will say unequivocally that we are experts in dealing with children. Let me say that again, experts in dealing with children. Not because we want to be, but because we have to be. Over those past 4 years, hundreds of thousands of children were trafficked across that border. Guess who they came into contact with? Sometimes who was the very first law enforcement agency or American citizen that they saw? U.S. Border Patrol, followed by our counterparts at Immigration and Customs Enforcement. We're definitely the experts at dealing with children, unfortunately. Hundreds of thousands under that last administration. Not to mention the 300,000 lost children, 300,000 plus lost children that were trafficked across that border. Now, when we've got the news media talking about children, I'd certainly love to hear more reporting on the 300,000 lost children. How about the 14 that we recovered at that pot farm a few months ago in Camarillo, California? The 14 lost children trafficked across the border that were found working illegally on a pot farm in California. Very little reporting from the Minneapolis news media here. I didn't really hear much from you guys. And then some of the more heinous.
But that happened in California. Why would Minneapolis be talking about it?
Crimes against children that are trafficked across the border that ICE and Border Patrol saw daily back when that border was out of control over those past 4 years.
I hear you, KB.
What? The lines
KB said the lines have been drawn, not happening in my church.
Yeah. I mean, they were drawn a long time ago. Now you're just seeing the mustering. That's what it is. Everybody's mustering their forces to get ready for something. And here's
a video from Tony Gonzalez. In the coming days, you'll see a lot of grandstanding by politicians at the Dilley Ice Center in my district, Texas 23. It's all for show. I've been there and seen the state-of-the-art facility and protocols that ICE follows. Our ICE agents and CBP personnel are doing their jobs, and yet again, Democrats are doing everything they can to spin the truth against law enforcement.
I don't hear anything from you. You got it muted.
Do I? Oh, yeah, I do. Look at that. This is where they keep the children that I guess are detained in an ICE facility.
I mean, it looks better than the fucking school I went to school at.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are having a picnic.
Yeah.
I thought they were in handcuffs and being abused.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I thought they were abusing children.
Oh my God, it's a little cold. They're going to freeze to death, ladies and gentlemen.
In Texas, it's going to be cold. What are they going to do? What are they going to do when it's an ice storm and they can't get... Shut up. Shut the fuck up. There are psychopaths. Memphis got the National Guard crime cleanup crew for the mayor, the boss of the biggest gang, according to Judge Joe Brown, who used them to political and gain financial gain.
Hey, Jonah. 20 points that mean absolutely nothing. If you can tell me who's the most known rep from the Memphis area. I'm pretty sure you know that one. But yeah, we also got this one right here. Who says, hit that like button if you think Border Patrol Chief Greg Bovino is an absolute legend. This comes from Chicago Ray.
Have there been uses of force that have been less than proper?
No, all uses of force have been more than exemplary.
Border Patrol Chief Gregory Bovino has become a prominent figure for the Trump administration and its immigration crackdowns, including here in Minnesota. But what do we know about him?
My name is Gregory Bovino.
We reviewed hours of depositions, body camera footage, and court filings involving Bovino during immigration crackdowns in Chicago last fall.
Were you telling us the truth? That's the question.
Can
you answer that, yes or no? Mr.
Bowman? Not yes or no, I can't.
Okay.
All that evidence was reviewed by a federal judge who called Bovino evasive, not credible, and was at times outright lying. Now that includes when Bovino was questioned about this video, which shows him using physical force against a protester.
You got over the barrier, tackled this man to
you grabbed him and moved him.
Arrested
yes.
him, right?
No.
Did you not tackle him?
No.
Do you acknowledge that you're tackling Mr. Blackburn on this video?
No.
The Department of Homeland Security did not respond to our request for an interview.
Okay, yeah, let's admit it. He did tackle that dude. But I'm gonna say he tripped. Just because.
And smashed his head on the ground over and over again himself.
I mean, look, he picked up a rock and he started hitting himself. Look, he tried to Cain enable himself. I don't know what to tell you.
Or our questions about Bovino.
But yeah. Yeah, I'm all, look, the motherfucker told you multiple times to get the fuck away. You didn't get away? Okay, cool. You're causing a scene. You want to actually try to obstruct. You want to get up in the face of ICE agents and make it a fucking scene. Fine. You're going to get arrested. It's just like that dude that we brought that one video for you. He's like, I'm a professional fucking protester. I've been arrested multiple times. Why am I still here? Because I do go willingly when they arrest. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to fucking do. But this, no, because your pussy hurts. You get to do whatever you want now.
Bovino's the Pied Piper of the leftist idiots that follow him through the city while ICE operates behind their backs. Yep. But here, the LARPers right here. In Minnesota.
That would literally be the best tactic right there is, okay, they're going to follow me. They're going to fuck with me. Y'all go out and do your things. I'm just going to lead them around town, fuck around for a while.
No, the best thing they're doing now is leading them back home. They're literally, I saw the video today. I don't know if I have it, but yeah, the guy was just like, the guy was taking a picture of her license plate and her, a lady. And she's like, why are you taking my picture? He goes, you're taking my picture. She goes, why are you taking my picture? He's like, because we have a database. And then it runs them through that, which this is fucking scary, by the way. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they have it, I'm glad that we're not the receiving end of it right now because it was us before and they wanted to, so but it's scary that they have it. So literally they will drive them around town to the point where they bring them back to their house.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, how'd you know where I live? We got a database. Have a nice day. It's great to watch them get it, but it's scary to know that they could fucking do that to anybody.
Right. Oh, it's actually right here. Hold on.
I want to lower that a little. Jesus.
Dude, with that lispy ass voice, you don't need to be talking about being a man.
You think that badge makes you a man?
We need to use a bathroom. How we doing?
They're taking pictures of these motherfuckers. Yes, you are right. It is scary to know that they have a database, but how else are you going to keep track of these motherfuckers now, dude?
Yeah, but I mean, listen, that's not to say it won't be fucking turned right back on us if the Democrats get involved.
100%.
But these are the LARPing son of a bitches that are, that Greg Bovino's up against. What
up, Cadino? You kind of blended in to let's take a look over here.
Oh, what's up, Cadino?
You're more prominent over here on this screen than you are over here. I have no idea why. But yeah. Oh, you got this one?
Yeah.
Sheet metal.
By the way, they're using those now as a weapon. There was another one that they showed that two guys were, it's a cane. Oh. Two guys were using a cane and then they all of a sudden started using them as weapons. And then they saw them like basically running without the cane.
Of course.
They're phonies. They're big fat phonies.
I love the fact that I love the fact that they're using sheet metal and plastic barrels as shields. how do you think that's going to stop a bullet? Pepper spray? Maybe. But y'all are trying to kill each other at this point now, right?
They're LARPing. They're LARPers.
Well, let's not forget Renee Good's fucking carpet munching lesbian fucking butch ass wife literally said, "Why are you using real bullets? You just tried to hit an officer." What do you mean? Why are you using real bullets?
Jonah's got a point. He said he was pulled down by gravity and momentum. That's the fucking door portal fucking way to do it right there. No, it was pulled down by gravity and momentum. I didn't do that wasn't my fault.
Yeah,
the
he was
Parking
catching
Wars
my fault. That's
show.
all it is.
I love that show, Condino. I love that fucking Parking Wars show. It was so good in fucking Pennsylvania. It was so fake, but it was fucking so good. The guy with the ponytail walking around like, yeah, I'm out here making sure people, park and pay the meters correctly. He had a fucking ponytail. It's great. Love that shit.
Of course.
Yeah, they're cosplaying.
Hold on. That dude with the gold shield. Let's scroll to that real quick. Is that the fucking... Is that from Star Wars?
It's either from Star Wars or Hunger Games. He's Pita.
What's it say?
He's the Mockingjay.
Ice out.
It says it's supposed to say ice out, but it looks like it says I be out. I be out.
That looks like the Rebel Alliance from Star Wars, but yeah, it also does look like the little Mockingjay.
It looks like fucking Duck Dynasty met Mockingjay. That's what it looks like. It looks like a fucking duck.
Mocking Dynasty?
Yeah, you go. Mocking Dynasty.
This is ridiculous.
Fucking idiot.
You also had okay. Look, go back. No, to the dude with the golden shield again. Do you see what color those canisters are on that gas mask?
Pink-ish.
They're purple. Do you know what that means?
What?
Articulate. Gas mask will go right, or gas will go right through that shit. You might filter out some, but you're still gonna get fucked. That's for particulate matters like dust in the air when you're messing around with dyes and shit like that. You wear those canisters.
They're the highly educated. They're the ones who went to college and spent $200,000 to become a Starbucks barista.
I mean, fair point.
They're the ones who are the smarter ones. Trump and MAG is retarded.
Yeah.
He's
Never
sitting
mind
there,
the
doesn't
fact
have
that
the right.
I'm college educated too, and I'm still calling you a dumbass because I know that and you don't. Huh.
Muffin with the 9-month member.
Shit.
Thank you very much, Muffin. Mini Muffin's new baby. Muffin's got a baby. Muffin has a baby. I forgot to do that this time.
You know, it is a little bit
God bless
weird
you.
that we got a viewer that goes by Muffin Rando. You got your little gaming thing called Muffin, and your songs are about fucking the muffin. It's weird.
No, the muffin getting fucked.
Either way, whatever. Oh, there we go.
K-Bean with the 7 month. Ah, shit. I forgot to do this again. K-Bean with the 7-month member. Oh, Muffin, I'm a preemie.
We're going to have to throw you in the incubator for a minute. That sounds fucked.
K-Bean's going to the NICU.
Okay. Let's see. What else do I have? Oh, this was the 7-Eleven one on that shit. And there's no point in that. We already kind of know that one. Where the hell were we? Oh. No, that was the Fanone one. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into that, dude. You remember yesterday while we were talking about the blow up that Fanone. Oh.
Michael Stetson with the 6-month dono. This looks like a countdown.
We missed 8.
We missed
Somebody
what?
can't count.
Oh, we.
Maybe it's me. I don't know. Does 8 exist? Is 8 a thing?
No, there's no 8s. Somebody got to be 8. We can kind of get it going.
But yeah, he was talking about, going off on that dude and things like that. And during the J6 committee, he was crying about how he was beaten to a pulp and they what was it? Swalwell even said he fell into a coma, right?
Yeah, he went into a coma.
Then tell me why it's the MAGA crowd dragging him out of that shit and putting him behind cop lines on this.
I remember looking down and seeing this crowd like attacking Mike, and somebody from the crowd was
oh, look, there's his gay ass face. He looks fucking scared as shit right now, doesn't he? He looks like a fucking pussy troll, right?
Mm-hmm. He's like, guys, I didn't really want to do this. Guys, I was only kidding. Can I go back to the top, please?
up toward me.
Look.
And I remember
The MAGA
grabbing
crowd
him
is helping him up.
and pulling him back behind me. And then once I knew that other officers were pulling him back, I turned back around to make sure nobody else was.
Interesting. I thought these people were trying to kill him, though.
CM!
There you go.
CM with the 8th-month dono. Love to my kids. Thank you, CL. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now we have a steady countdown, sure.
We had to go back because somebody called it out. But no, I mean, this dude he's literally a fucking clown. Steve Baker proved his ass was a straight up fucking liar during the whole January 6th committee. Oh, I'm getting death threats. You're getting death threats because you sent a whole bunch of people to prison for something they didn't fucking do. And then you're going to sit there and act like you're a national fucking hero because you had your ass handed to you by your own fucking crowd. And it was MAGA that pulls you back. It was MAGA that carried you to safety. Dude, what a weak ass pussy piece of shit. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry, dude. And to sit there and act is so big and fucking tough when, I'm sorry. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Where was that bravado then? Where is it? Because right here, it looks like you just shit yourself as they're pulling you back behind the cop line to help your ass get out of there. It's like they actually did respect the officers that were launching CS gas at them and shooting them with fucking rubber bullets. But yet this asshole thinks they were trying to kill him. Well, he says they were.
He lies about it. I'm trying to find the video that we didn't finish that one video yesterday of Sarah Gonzalez talking to Fanone, because he does bring up that point about he turned his body cam off.
That wasn't Gonzalez.
Or what was the half a noodle girl? She looks like a ramen noodle slash. She looks like a Mexican ramen noodle.
I mean, I know who you're talking about. I just cannot see the reference.
She does, if I can fucking find it.
She's like one of those.
She looks like
Lindell the TV reporter guy or reporter people. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks
all
like
those
a
people
fucking...
that helped him. They had him. Yeah. They had them charged with assault for the ones that actually touched him to help him in. Yes. Doing the Rep Al Green shtick with a cane. Look, I don't understand why you... Okay, you have a cane. Cool. Why are you at a protest if you can't fucking move, number one? Number two, do you expect me to believe that You don't intend to use that as a weapon? I mean, old people that have canes intend to use them as a weapon. So if you actually do need a cane, you have a defensive weapon there if anybody comes to fuck with you. That goes for everyday
Ramen noodles
life.
from Mexico.
Ramen, what?
Lenny said, ramen noodles from Mexico.
That's cultural appropriation.
That's fucking great. I don't know if you meant for it to sound like that, but that's what I heard in my head. Ramen noodles from Mexico. Instead of avocado.
Right. But yeah, this dude deserves prison. 100% deserves prison. He lied in front of Congress. He sat in there. He tried to stoke an insurrection so the fucking government could claim they were attacked. He was behind it. He knew the entire time because when Greg Nels was up there saying, yeah, all the fault lies with the Capitol Police. Oh, fuck you. Fuck yourself. Dude, you're not a badass. You're not a badass, and you scare nobody. You wouldn't even scare me.
Mike
I'd
Fanone?
laugh in your face. I think so. Michael Fanone. I would laugh in your fucking face as you puffed your chest up to me like you somebody. You may win the fight, motherfucker, but I'm going for broken bones. And I'm a vicious little fuck. Yeah, I wouldn't put up with your bullshit either. But I give it to Ivan. He kept it cool and collective. I'd have provoked you. I'd have provoked you to swing on me, you little faggot. But I wasn't even looking.
Here it is. Here's Bovino being so big and brave and bad.
Fanone.
How are you today? Oh, I'm great. What happened in there?
What are you talking about?
That confrontation.
Jack Smith testified about how...
See, she looks like Mexican ramen noodles.
I don't see how.
She's like Mexican Chinese or whatever. Her eyes aren't that wide.
He had proof beyond a reasonable doubt that Donald Trump incited, orchestrated, and funded the insurrection in the Capitol.
It doesn't matter. Who knows?
I don't fucking
That's
know.
like asking me the difference between an Indian and a Pakistani. They both work at 7-Eleven. I have no idea.
One has a turban, one bathes in shit.
Oh, sorry. Fanone.
It seemed like there was a fight in there.
No, there was no fight.
Is it true, Officer Fanone, that you turned off your own body camera on January 6th?
No.
I saw your body cam. You turned it off yourself. You were playing dead. I saw your body cam footage.
You're a fucking right-wing conspiracy theorist.
See, he said it. Wing conspiracy theorist.
Do you understand the disconnect that just happened in his brain when she's like, why'd you turn off your body cam? And he's just like, oh shit, I'm caught. Restart. Are you fucking serious, dude?
Roasted. Jonah says only one of the 5 cops that testified was actually injured by the rioters. And speaking honestly, notice he doesn't come out constantly to defend the Fedsurrection. No, he doesn't. And they say all those people that helped him up, they had them charged with assault.
Yeah. Let's see. Where was that one? Let me grab that one. Hold on.
Let me finish this one again.
You're a fucking
what am I?
Right-wing conspiracy theorist.
I saw you turn off your body cam footage, sir, but thank you for disrespecting me. Psychopath.
Psychopath.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Davey, though. Seriously, let me ask everybody a question. Why is it we've never heard from this officer that was there on January 6th?
They set us the fuck up. That's what they did. They set us up. They set up 64. Oh, absolutely. And then they asked y'all to come 2 hours later. They set us up. They needed everybody right away. Nah, right away. They set us the fuck up. So nah, we ain't got shit. We ain't got no motherfucking thing. They set us the fuck up.
Because he's dead.
Why haven't we heard from him?
Because he's dead.
I still want to hear his side, what he was talking about with that. Because, hey, they set him up as far as January 6th. You can take it that way. Or it could be like, hey, they called us up 2 hours fucking late. We didn't have time to prepare for shit. They sent us into a mob that was just violent as fuck, trying to kill us. Because most of the violence did happen on the West End, which is where they were. I want to hear from this dude. Because the conflicting reports, we have Stephen's son sitting there blaming Nancy Pelosi, that lieutenant that cleared out the fucking the representatives without orders and got reprimanded for that shit. They came out and spoke. Why are we only hearing from just a few? There's a lot to this that is, it just doesn't make sense. This is worse than the Las Vegas shooting as far as that goes. Because there is so much evidence that really does point to either side to back up either side's claim. And yes, it is literally just connecting dots that may or may not line up together, but it still builds a story either way. But from everything it does, I still believe for the whole fucking fact, yes, the Democrat Party planned this shit. They wanted it to happen to make Orange Man look bad, to make you think, oh, he's trying to really take over this country. So they could throw his ass in prison because they couldn't beat him at the ballot box. I had the Russiagate hoax, that didn't work. All those charges, that didn't work. An insurrection that never fucking happened. When are we going to admit our federal government is at war with us?
Well, it is usually only the two guys you see, Fanone and the big black dude, who are always out.
Michael Dunn. Yeah.
Yeah. They probably got broken off. They're medically retired now, whatever. They're retired, and they just go around getting paid by the government to just keep lying.
Yeah. But you know who's also getting paid by the fucking government? Everybody that isn't us. Ladies and gentlemen, massive fraud found in California. Millions in taxpayer dollars were defrauded by one man. The money was meant to feed the homeless. Alexander Sufer defrauded $23 million. The extent of fraud in Gavin Newsom's California is jaw-dropping. Sufer spent taxpayer money on a $125,000 luxury Land Rover, multiple mansions with second home in Greece, luxury vacations, designer clothes, and private schools. All off your money.
To recent warnings about rampant fraud in California, federal agents moving in today, busting a man accused of stealing tens of millions of dollars meant for the homeless and spending that cash on a lavish lifestyle. Correspondent Matt Finn is live in Los Angeles for you. And
was he one of those 5 or one of those 6, Jonah? I know there was 6 that actually did wind up taking their own lives at that point. But you're right. Nobody ever batted a single eye at that shit.
You know, folks were warned about this, and lo and behold, here it is.
Yeah, this is it behind me, John. The feds say this man was contracted with the city and county of Los Angeles to house and feed up to 600 homeless people, but instead he was misusing tens of millions of dollars to live a luxurious life. Exclusive Fox video shows the feds' early morning bust here at the LA mansion. 42-year-old Alexander Suker was arrested. Suker's $125,000 Land Rover was also seized by law enforcement. The feds say Suker defrauded the city and county of LA out of $23 million in taxpayer dollars for not only his mansion and car, but a second home in Greece, luxury vacations, designer clothes, and private schools.
It's a nice fucking Land Rover.
He was living the high life, while the people suffering, homeless on the streets with no shelter, no food, they're living out in the streets. People are literally dying. And this guy is out vacationing, buying homes, buying Range Rovers, and going shopping.
Prosecutors say Suker was supposed to provide 3 nutritional meals a day to the homeless, but during one inspection, Suker only had canned beans and ramen noodles on hand. The feds say Suker lied about various aspects of
So again, he didn't do it because he had canned beans and ramen noodles.
He was trying to get that girl from fucking Lindell TV.
God. This is gonna be. I couldn't have done this 23 May. I got big ass mansions and everything, but look, I'm eating ramen noodles and canned beans. I didn't do this for.
Yeah, his eyes does have a drop.
No. Deformity is a thing. Look at
Listen. It's when your fucking parents know each other a little too well. But anyway, yeah, the Pfizer droop.
Well, that actually could be it. But that doesn't explain some people. I mean, they're just deformed as fuck. Really.
You
But
said
yeah.
retarded wrong.
Deformed, retarded. I mean, they're all the same.
Abundant blessings, including fake vendors, facilities, and the homeless actually getting meals. The U.S. Attorney's Office in L.A. says they are actively investigating at least 12 other similar fraud cases here in California. First Assistant U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley says there's a tremendous amount of fraud in this state and that today's bust of one man who misused $23 million alone may show how little oversight there is.
California was pushing this money out quickly. A lot of money went out the door with, frankly, very little vetting, very little checks and balances, and he's one of the individuals that got it.
The suspect is scheduled to make his first appearance later today. He faces up to 20 years if convicted on a federal case. The local district attorney is also planning on prosecuting.
I bet you that all this shit is gonna go under the rug.
Away. Yeah, it is.
What do you want to talk about the massive fraud? What about that high-speed rail that was never built? I mean, didn't they sunk billions of dollars into that shit and what? One block was done? What about that $250 million bathroom, dude? You remember that single stall fucking bathroom? $250 million? Yeah. The fraud is rampant in California. And for a state that has a big-ass economy, shouldn't they be taking care of their own shit then? Why do they need government funding at all?
They're giving too much to the government. That's why. They're funding the whole government.
Right.
California is funding. Every blue city is funding the entire government.
Well, blue states control the water, man. Come on now, don't you know that? They control your food, they control your water, but they can't tell you where it comes from.
Go ahead, MAGA. Do it. Go ahead. Go ahead, MAGA. The blue states all have the water.
Yeah, her upper teeth, that whole fucking grill was fake as shit. You could tell. It was like one veneer.
It worked exactly as planned. High-speed transfer to taxpayer dollars in their pockets. No shit.
Right.
By the way, this is what's going on because these fucking idiots, think that bothering normal, everyday people is what is going to get them on their fucking side.
Oh, the airport.
God, you are dumb and you're retarded. Why?
The airport story? Yeah. They went from a church to an airport, and they think that's going to be any better. You were on federal property. Well, federal jurisdiction is not federal property. It's actually privately owned property under federal jurisdiction. This is TSA we're talking about here. Y'all are fucking dumb. Seriously, you are. Attacking federal agents, and now you go after an airport?
Yes, because the normal everyday person that's just trying to leave the fucking negative 40-degree Minnesota, that's the person you have to bother.
But before you play that, do you remember that game that had that controversial moment after 9/11 where they had that little level where you had to go around shooting everybody in the airport?
Yeah.
Predictive programming? Maybe? It's getting closer and closer.
There you go. Delta, your silence is your compliance. Because, yes, you don't say anything. Call of Duty, no Russia. Yep.
Hold up. Isn't Delta one of the airlines where TSA is helping ICE?
Yes.
Your silence is your compliance? I mean, they've been compliant.
And the stewardesses union also is with them also. God. Yet they're doing this. The people who are with them. Most say per inside federal jurisdiction, there's just federal officers there. TSA isn't even law enforcement. What up, Yummy?
Yeah,
I'm here to help you.
We about to have to.
Trust me, I'm here for the government.
But yeah,
we got to go over Rumble.
So go ahead.
So
let's
go over Rumble. Retarded.
Before we go to Rumble, I'm just going to leave y'all with this. I'm starting to understand why the lore of that level in that game became a thing after the media kind of promoted it. I think it'd be fun now. Fucking whatever. See you on Rumble side. I got to give you the link, guys. I copied it and never did anything. There you go.
Make sure again, if you're not signed up for Rumble, please sign up for Rumble and then come and follow us and like our stuff, like one of our video or the video that we're here, and then then you can do everything else. It gives us credit for it and lets them know that you guys came over for us. So yeah, do that, please. Thank you very much. Do the things, everything. Thank you. You get 3 minutes.
Awkward as shit.
Hey, it's me, Davey. You know, the simple one. Here at Off Label Podcast, we're all about doing things the off-label way. But without you, we're just two idiots who talk to each other on the internet. So please, if you could, hit that like button, repost, and give us a follow. And if you're feeling frisky enough, throw a comment. We now return you to our regularly scheduled bullshit.
Isn't that hard?
I mean, it's not.
So you know what? It's fine. You're changing history, you're changing culture, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess. What's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon. No coming in second, this life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall.